OK, so that's the Manchester derby. It's our Super Sunday offering, second part of which. First is, though, the game at the London Stadium involving West Ham and Everton. Everton boss Sean Dyche has been speaking this afternoon and has been paying his respects to Chairman Bill Kenwright, who passed away earlier this week. Our reporter Vinny O'Connor was at Dyche's news conference for us. Vinny, good afternoon to you. It's been a tough week, hasn't it, for the club, following the passing of Bill Kenwright. What did Sean Dyche have to say this afternoon?
Yeah, we actually all got the opportunity to pay our respects to Bill Kenwright today, as a period of silence was held before Sean Dyche's news conference started. And obviously Sean Dyche has already paid respect to Bill Kenwright alongside club captain Seamus Coleman this week, when the pair of them laid a wreath at Goodison Park in memory of the Everton chairman. It said on that wreath as well, "In loving memory of our chairman, our leader, our friend and inspiration, with love and thanks from everyone at Everton Football Club." And that theme was continued today because Sean Dyche has known Bill Kenwright before his time at Everton as well. In fact, it came to his attention that Bill Kenwright thought that he could do a good job as the Everton manager going years back during his time at Burnley as well. So that relationship stretches back quite a way. Of course, it's been forged somewhat even stronger since Sean Dyche became the Everton manager, which Bill Kenwright played his part in that. And today, as you say, David, Sean Dyche had these words to say about the Everton chairman who passed away earlier this week.
He's always, he's incredibly supportive. I was reading some of Moyes' comments, saying as a young manager how supportive he was. He was supportive to me, sort of older manager, if you like, a bit more rounded in it. And he was nothing but supportive, even through some hard times. He's been someone to pick up the phone to, always got time for you, and always wanted to find out what was going on, really, and get a touch base of what the feel in the camp was, the players, the mood, individuals, and often telling me all of his wisdom about Everton Football Club and what we should be doing. So, but always in a supportive way. I must make that clear.
The speculation continues over what might happen at Everton's Premier League hearing into financial fair play breaches. We've seen the newspaper stories on this in the last couple of days. How worried is Sean Dyche about that?
Well, not a lot has changed for Sean Dyche, really, because his concern is getting results on the pitch. And to a certain extent, Everton found a level of consistency in their performances, but not necessarily a level of consistency in their results. There was high hopes after the win away at Brentford, followed up by the victory over Aston Villa in the AFL Cup. And then, of course, there was disappointment with that home defeat to Luton Town. They were able to bounce back, of course, with that victory over Bournemouth, but then defeat in the Merseyside derby. But again, the performance level was what Sean Dyche was looking for, really. And they will point to the fact that obviously Ashley Young was sent off, whereas Ibrahima Konate for Liverpool wasn't sent off when arguably, well, more than arguably, he should have been shown a second yellow card. That obviously played its part, certainly from an Everton point of view, in the result at Anfield last weekend. That said, of course, reports this week of a 12-point deduction. The Premier League pushing for a 12-point deduction should Everton be found guilty of breaches of profit and sustainability rules is a concern because obviously Everton need to get points on the board as quickly as possible. So to that end, Sean Dyche will again go into this weekend looking to get the 3 points against West Ham that can start pulling Everton a bit further away from the drop zone. But at the same time, of course, he is not going to worry about something that is beyond his control because Everton don't know when that verdict is going to come through from the Independent Commission. So, yes, they'll be concerned, but at the same time, the focus is on what goes on the pitch.
I think there's loads of stories out there about things nowadays, particularly things of this type, But at the end of the day, it's the Commission will decide, and when they do, we'll find out.
But even without knowing that verdict, does it feel like the pressure's been cranked up somewhat with even that possibility?
No, I think, to be honest, ever since I've been here, there's been pressure. There's pressure on all sorts, around Everton Football Club, and we've been trying to sort of stay calm within lots of different challenges here. I think we mostly have done, trying to get things right on the pitch, or better, certainly, and trying to improve other areas of the club. And there's so much noise here, to be honest, that it's just another part of it, and like I say, trying to change the noise, put it in a more positive feel about the club, not just the team, about the whole club. We're trying to work to do that, and every time you're just about getting there, another thing comes up. So it's one of them things.
Sean Dyche summing up the pressure that he's felt since he joined the club, really. And when you look at what Everton can do this weekend, obviously they will be without Ashley Young, suspended after his red card in the Merseyside derby. Nathan Patterson could come back in. James Garner could switch to right back, and Idrissa Gana Gueye come back in. No Seamus Coleman again this weekend, but he is back in training with the group, and he's just building up his match fitness before making a return after his long-term injury.